Okay, this is the first example we have. The minute hand and the hour hand are both pointing to 12. Okay, they are both pointing to 12. So what time is it? We say it's 12 o'clock. We say o'clock when the minute hand points to 12. So it's exactly 12 o'clock. Okay, it's exactly 12. This is the analog clock. This is the time in words, and this is the digital clock, as we said in the previous session. Okay, so this is the first and the easiest example. Now let's see the second example. Okay, the minute hand is pointing to 1 and the hour hand is pointing to 12. Let's tell the time in words. As I said at the beginning of the session, that when we tell time in words, we look at the what? At the minute hand first. Okay? So, if we looked at the minute hand points to 1. And we also said that there are 5 minutes between each of these big numbers. So, if the minute hand points to 1, so that means that what? 5 minutes have passed. So, if we read the minute hand first, we are going to say that it's 5, and we are going to use the word past, because as we said that we use the word past when the minute hand points from 1 to 6. Okay, so we are going to use the word past. So 5 past 12. That means that there are 5 minutes past, or that means that 5 minutes have passed after the 12. Okay, so if I want to read the time on a digital clock, I'm going to say that I'm going to look at the hour hand first, and I'm going to say that it's 12 and 5 minutes, because while reading the time on a digital clock, we read the hour hand first. Okay, while in words, we read the minute hand first. Now let's move on to the third example. Here, here the minute hand is pointing to the number 2. So that means that 10 minutes have passed. Okay, so we say 10 past 12. The hour hand is pointing to 12 and the minute hand is pointing to 2. So that means that it is 10 past 12. Okay, if we are counting by fives, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on. So we say it's 10 past the hour hand, it points to 12, so 10 past 12. If I want to tell time on a digital clock, I'm going to say, I'm going to look at the hour hand first. Where does the hour hand point? It points to 12. So I'm going to say 12. And how many minutes have passed? 10 minutes. Okay. This is the third example. The fourth example is if the minute hand points to 3. Okay. I'm going to say quarter, because if you remember that when the minute hand points to 3, we say quarter. Okay, quarter past 12. We are still saying past. We are still using the word past because the minute hand is not yet on the 7. Once it reaches the 7, we start saying the word 2, as I said. If I want to read now the time on a digital clock, I'm going to look at the hour hand first. Where is the hour hand pointing? It's pointing to 12. So it's 12 and how many minutes? 15. If I counted by 5, let's count by 5 together. 5, 10, 15. So it's 12 and how many minutes? 15 minutes. Okay. Now let's look at this one. 20 past 12. Why did I say 20? Because I counted, okay? If you got confused, you can count from the beginning. 5. If the minute hand is at the 2, we say 10, 15, 20, okay? So, again, when we tell time in words, we look at the minute hand first. Very good. So, it's 20 past 12, okay? If I want to tell time on the digital clock, I'm going to look at the hour hand. The hour hand points to 12 and the minute hand points to 4. At 4 means that 20 minutes have passed. So I'll say that it's 12 and 20 minutes. Okay?